Not only that, but they have her on camera trying to unlock my phone while I'm in the bathroom and then putting it underneath her legs like that. Straight to jail. She needs to be arrested, and it's absolutely disgusting. I went to the doctor right away because I was like, why did she put my phone underneath her butt? So I went on by far the worst date of my life on Tuesday. I doubt any of you guys can top it. It almost made me halt doing it for the plot, but I'm not going to quit that easy. Matched with this chick on Bumble last weekend, right? And we start talking. She's super cool. She's like, do you want to go out to eat? I'm like, that's my favorite thing to do. She's like, I heard this Chinese restaurant is really good. I'm like, I've been there. It is really good. Let's meet up. I get there, right? And she's cool, but I can tell she's skittish because before we even got our food, she went outside twice to hit her pen. And I was like, she said something kind of peculiar. She goes, disclaimer, I really don't even like Chinese food. I'm like, oh, why did you want to meet up here? And she goes, well, I'm a people pleaser, and I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable eating something you didn't like. And I was like, we can go somewhere else if you don't like this food. She goes, it's okay, I'm used to mirroring people. I go, red flag. Anyway, so we continue talking, it's casual, and then our food gets there. So I go to the bathroom to wash my hands, and I left my phone sitting on the table, not thinking anything of it.
You're literally on a first date. Like, why would you even suggest going to a Chinese place if you don't like Chinese food? Like, I don't understand why she would say that. I'm a people pleaser. He didn't even suggest Chinese food. She was the one who just suggested it. She would have been like, oh, do you want to go for Italian? He'd be like, oh, I fancy a bit of Chinese food. And she'd be like, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm not into that sort of food. Like, unless they do like some veggie options or, I don't know, soup. They do soup there. God, some people are just sometimes attention seekers for the sake of it, in my personal opinion.
Get back to the table. I go to unlock my phone to take a photo of the food, as one does, because the teriyaki chicken and miso soup looked absolutely beautiful, and my phone was disabled. Not just for 1 minute, but for 5, which means someone tried my passcode, and then after it was disabled for a minute, tried it again after. So I'm a tad bit sketched out at this point, but I was like, maybe it was a fluke, so I just let it go. She asked me a very odd question. She said, do you think women will get drafted into World War III, and do you think they should have to go if so? I was like, conspiracy theorist, this is weird now.
When you're on a first date, you want to like try and impress people, and I understand people can get nervous and they can like ramble on or like say things they don't mean, or, you know, just get a bit nervous and then just, you know, make themselves look a bit embarrassing. We've all been there, including myself, hands up. I'm not even blaming this girl for this, I am one of those people. But you're on a first date, like, why would you ask these silly questions? Like, why would you not just be like, oh, so what do you do for a living? Do you always want to be a doctor? Or do you drive? What car do you drive? What's your future, like, what car would you like in the future? What's your ambitions? What's your goals? Where are you from? And, you know, those generic, like, interesting dating questions. But do you think women will be drafted into World War III? I know this was going around. It was like early February or something. Early this year or something. It's all over TikTok.
Honestly, I had no idea how to respond. And then I finished my food. She didn't even touch hers. And she's like, can I use your phone for a second? I have to call my sister. I'm like, sure. So she goes outside, allegedly calls her sister, comes back in after like a minute and goes, so do you want to go back to your place now, or what do we do? I'm like, what? I responded with, I'm kind of tired, I might just head home and call it. She was infuriated. She's like, whatever, I have another date after this anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna go. I'm like, it's like, whatever, weirdo. So she walks out, I put cash on the table to pay for the tab, and then I leave. Here's the absolute kicker that I don't know if you guys are ready for. I get home, I take a shower, trying to forget about that terrible date, and then I get a missed call from the restaurant we just ate at. They inform me that I walked out on my tab, didn't pay it, didn't tip. I'm like, I left cash on the table. They're like, can you come back in tomorrow? I'm like, sure. Well, I go in the next day and I'm like, I swear to God, I left cash on the table right there. And they're like, well, we have security cameras. Do you want to watch them? I'm like, yeah. Oh my God. She went into Sally's Beauty right next door. I left. She came back in and took the money off the table. Not only that, but they have her on camera trying to unlock my phone while I'm in the bathroom and then putting it underneath her legs like that. Straight to jail. She needs to be arrested, and it's absolutely disgusting. I went to the doctor right away because I was like, why did she put my phone underneath her butt? I talk on that thing like this. I am currently freaking out because I'm waiting for my doctor to call me back, but does this eye look a little red to you? If this actually farted into my phone and gave me pink eye, I will go mentally insane. Anyway, her name is Melanie, so watch out for her because she will steal your money and then fart in your phone. One of the worst experiences of my life, I may take a sabbatical from going on internet dates because what the actual Wow, I cannot believe I actually just told the entire internet that, but I might have to go as Captain Hook for Halloween weekend and wear an eye patch. So...
That's horrific. I'd be so angry. I would genuinely be like to the Chinese restaurant, like, we need to call the police because I'm not dealing with that. And you'd feel so guilty as well. Like, I don't know about anyone else, but my anxiety would be through the roof. Like, if they call me that night being like, can you come in tomorrow? Like, there's no money. I'd be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'd be second guessing myself. I'd be like, oh my god, did they actually leave money on the table? Like, did I drop it? Did I dream about it? I'd be so scared to go in the next day. But the fact, like, why is she trying to get into his phone? It's a first date. Like, people like that just aren't ready to go on dates. Like, you're genuinely not the type of person to be dating right now. I think you should go get some help or maybe lay off the dates. But that's not right. And I hope he didn't get pink eye, that's disgusting. What on earth? What's wrong with people? He's going to be mentally scarred for the rest of his life to go on another date. If at least his food was good, that's the main thing. But oh my god.
Thanks for watching StoryTrender. Don't forget to like and follow.